Let's take a look at more examples on truth tables. In this example, the question asks us to construct the truth table for the compound statement, which is given to us as P or Q and not P. So as you can see, here you have a compound statement, you have or, you have and our goal is to form the truth table for this compound statement. First of all, identify your simple statements. We have two simple statements. What are they? They are P and Q. So what's the meaning of that? It means that we're going to have 2 to the second power or 4 rows. We have 2. This number is fixed, and on the exponent, you're going to count the number of simple statements. 2 times 2, which is 4 rows. All combinations of P and Q. Okay, let us begin. We're going to form our table. One by one, we're going to build each column and construct each of these statements. So P, then Q. Okay, these two are fixed because we only have 2 simple statements, PQ. They form the very first 2 columns. So what are the combinations possible? The very first statement can be true. The second statement can be true as well. The first statement can be true. The second statement can be false. So far you formed 2 combinations. But there is a possibility that statement P can be a false statement. And the second statement can be a true statement. The first statement can be false. The second statement can be false as well. There. So far we are here. These 2 are fixed. Remember that. Fixed columns. The rest of the columns depend on the compound statements that you see here. So I'm going to use different color. What are you going to do? You're going to focus on the quantities inside any grouping symbols. Q and not P. So we already have Q. We need to form not P. Okay, not P. To construct not P, you look at P. P is true, not P is false. P is true, not P is false. P is false, not P is true. P is false, not P is true. So far we constructed not P. Now we're going to combine Q and not P. Q and not P. There we go. So take a look. I have Q and not P. True and false is going to be false. False and false is going to be false. This is the operation that we just learned. True and true is true. False and true is false. So far we're done with this part. Now look at the original statement. The original statement says, hey, I have P combined with this statement. So the next one that you're going to write is the final column, which is the original column, P or Q and not P. We already have the values for Q and not P, which are here. We need the value for P. So for now, forget about these two middle columns. We don't need them anymore. We are just combining these two columns. So true or false. True or false is true. True or false. True. False or true. True. False or false is false. So remember that. We need to memorize the basic truth tables. Like what? Like the negation of P. If you have statement P and you want to form not P, if P is true, not P is always false. If P is false, not P is true. P and Q. Since you have two statements, you're going to have 4 combinations, P, Q, and the operator connecting P, Q together, P and Q. If P is true, Q is true, P and Q is true. If P is true, Q is false, their combination is false. If P is false, Q is true, their combination is false because you have and connecting these two. If P is false, Q is false, then you're going to have a false statement. If you have P or Q, these are general statements. You can write them as A and B. You can write A or B. It doesn't matter how you represent these statements. If you have A, B, the compound statement, A or B, or B or A, they have commutative property. If A is true, B is true, this is the very first combination, there's the very first possibility. True or true is true. True or false is true. False or true is always true. False or false is always false. Implication. A, then B. If A, then B. A implies B. Another table to memorize. Again, you have two simple statements. Their combination, you have 4 combinations of different possibilities. A, B, A, then B. A is true, B is true, true, then true, always true. True, then false is always false. False, then true is true. False, then false is always true. You need to memorize these statements.